very sad story. It has. At first, it was born as a hurricane. There's a national date line in the Pacific Ocean. Over there, the different side of the date line, it born the hurricane. But near the Asian countries, typhoon, we call typhoon, the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
But at first, it was born in that place. Then it came here. Once it disappeared, it became a low pressure system. But recently, it became stronger. So it is typhoon now.
Oh man. Okay, so you're gonna get hit with another typhoon, it looks like.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's kind of sad to hear. Typhoons are probably not fun to deal with. I've actually never been in one.
But if it will go to American side,
it'd be a hurricane.
Maybe it will be hurricane again.
Yeah. Long story. Yeah. All right. Well. Yeah. Giulietta, welcome back. How's it going?
Hi, it is going well, thanks.
Yeah. And I guess, do you have any plans for the rest of the evening or the night?
I have to clean everything.
Ugh, that's my least favorite thing. Sorry. Why do you have to clean everything?
Because I have to move to the end of this week, next week. So,
okay.
I'm cleaning.
Like, that makes sense. Cleaning the apartment when you're like leaving it is awful. Okay, hopefully it goes well. And Jose, welcome to class. How's it going?
Hello, Joshua. I'm doing very well. Thanks for asking. And you?
Doing well. Thanks for asking. And so, Jose, what have you been up to today?
In the morning, I was working. After that, I had the lunch, and in the evening, I have been learning English.
Nice. What did you have for lunch?
For starter, some salad, and after that, for main dish, some chicken with chips.
Okay, yeah. Nice. Sounds pretty tasty. Were they potato chips?
Yes.
Yeah. And yeah, Julieta, Heidi mentioned the same thing. I don't know why they're yellow. I think in the U.S. they're red as well. And they're red in Japan, but I don't know. Yellow here it looks like, or at least this fire extinguisher is. And all right, I think we're good. Let's get started on today's class. That's not where we want to start. I want to start up here. Jose, can you read the title and the next few lines?
Okay. Traveling the world. Today we will learn travel vocabulary, discuss traveling to different countries, talk about how to use public transportation.
Nice. We actually won't really learn how to use public transportation much. Jose, can you ask Heidi the first question?
Okay. Heidi, what is the best place you have traveled to? Why did you like it?
Best place. Best place. Some places are very good, but I don't want to go there again. So if I return to some place, I will choose where is better. Sicily in Italy.
Okay, why?
Food are very delicious and fresh.
Okay, the food was very delicious.
Very delicious and fresh. And the people are very kind.
Okay, nice. Food was delicious, fresh, people very kind.
And
Can't really complain.
very cheap.
Huh?
Very cheap.
It was very cheap?
Very cheap. Yeah, restaurant very cheap.
Okay. Yeah, it seems that way in Bogota too. Restaurants are really, really cheap, which is pretty nice. All right, and Heidi, can you ask Juliet the next question?
Do you prefer to travel alone or in a group? Why?
Hmm. I don't know because I didn't travel alone, but I'd like to.
I haven't,
I haven't.
but I'd like to. Okay, what's it like traveling in a group?
Mm. Well, if you have a small group, it's great because it's a lot of fun. But I usually traveled in small groups. Small groups, yeah.
Okay, nice. Perfect. And Juliet, can you ask Jose the next question?
Jose, describe the most interesting person you met on one of your travels.
Okay. The last years I went to Madrid. I meet a friendly person. I asked how to get the address for a specific place because I didn't know how to go to this place. After that, I was talking with them for 1 hour. For me, it was the more friendly person that I've never have found.
It was the most friendly person I have ever found.
Oh, okay.
Can you read that sentence one more time?
Yes, for me, it was the most friendly person I have ever found.
Good. Okay. And do you remember like the name of the person, what they were like?
No, I didn't remember the name of this person.
Okay. Okay. Good though. Really good answer. And all right, I think we're good on this page. Does anybody have any questions or comments? And all right, do you guys have any really interesting people that you guys have met? Judith or Heidi?
Yes. I was living in Torino for 1 month actually. I took tram almost every day to go to teacher's place. And once I met a person who had a head skinhead, I'm sorry, skinhead. And his face and every body part was covered by tattoo, even head and the nose and the eyelid. I was very interested. I wanted to get his picture, but I was a little scared to ask him.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Yeah. In Japan and in Italy, tattoos are a little bit taboo, right? They're
Yeah,
not
but
really widely accepted.
tattoo is much different from Italian and Japanese.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. Yeah. So like Japanese, you can't go on public buses and you can't go into public pools if you have any tattoos. This is what I've heard from I think you and Ken, uh, who also speak of the devil, is just come to class. How's it going, Ken? Ken, can you hear me? Okay. Giulietta, what about you? Any interesting people on your travels?
Yes, I met one man at a dinner sponsored by a society, a company, and it was kind of blind date because I didn't know him, but he was my sponsor. So he told me about his work, and when he was working on oil base into the Pacific Ocean. I don't know how can I call it. Yeah, and so he told me that he was there for 7 months, and he ate seals, and he said that he saw the most beautiful sunset and sunrise ever in his life. I don't know.
Nice. Yeah, that sounds really interesting. An oil base in the Pacific Ocean. Really cool. All right. And Ken, are you there?
Yes, hello, how are you?
Hey, how's it going?
Yes, I'm fine, thank you.
Nice. Good to see you again, Ken.
Good to see you again.
And Ken, can you read the title and the words?
Okay, vocabulary. Read the words, ask about any you don't know. Check-in, breakdown, ferry, hostel, hotel, round trip, luggage, metro, hitchhike.
Good. Breakdown?
Breakdown,
Good. Perfect. I would imagine none of you guys have questions about these words. Any questions? No.
what
Okay,
is
Ken.
breakdown in this context?
Okay, so it's like when your car breaks. A breakdown is, yeah, when you have car problems.
Okay.
So yeah. Okay, and so Ken, can you make a sentence using hotel and a verb in the past perfect?
Past perfect. Eh, before I checked in, I had I had arrived at the airport.
Okay, yeah, before I checked in, I had arrived at the airport. Yeah, all right, that works. And Jose, can you make a sentence with metro and the present perfect continuous? Jose?
Yeah, yes, I'm here. Your voice sometimes is dropping. Yes. I present perfect continue. I have been traveling by metro for 2 hours.
Perfect, nice job. And Heidi, can you make a sentence using fairy and the future perfect?
Future perfect. Okay. I I will have reserved a ferry boat by the time I travel to my husband's hometown.
Nice, awesome, really good job. And Julieta, can you make a sentence with check-in? Actually, make a sentence with baggage and the, I don't know, the past progressive.
Past progressive? I don't know what the past progressive is. Past progressive?
You could say past continuous.
I'm sorry, I don't know verbs. I don't know what is a past continuous.
That's what it looks like.
Okay. I was carrying my baggage at the check-in.
I was carrying my baggage at the check-in. Yeah, I was carrying my baggage to the check-in.
To the check-in.
And then we usually have this for like an interrupted action. So like, then what happened?
Yes. I was carrying my baggage to the check-in when I met Paul.
Paul?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, that works. Nice done. And I think that's everybody. Does anybody have any questions here? Okay, let's go on. Let's do a little bit of reading. And Ken, can you read the title and the first part?
Problem is I see the same screen.
Okay. Give it a second then.
Looking again.
Yeah. We'll skip you for now. Jose, can you see the screen?
Yes, I can see the screen without problem.
Okay. Can you read the first part?
Okay. Choquequirao, Peru. The original Machu Picchu. The Inca emperors had quite the eye for spectacular real estate. Upon taking power, each of these great lords picked a breathtaking piece of property for a new royal residence. The Emperor Pachacuti likely built the most famous of these royal digs, Machu Picchu, on a mountainous ridge of cloud forest northwest of Cusco.
Yeah, Cusco.
Cusco.
Yeah, let's look at original.
Original.
Uh-huh. And famous.
Famous.
Good. Mountainous ridge.
Mountainous.
Can you also repeat?
Mount Innis.
Yeah. Yeah, and that T is kind of one of the swallowed T sounds, mountainous. But yeah, really good. And Ken, welcome back. How's it going?
Yes, a screen changed.
Okay. Ken, can you read these next two paragraphs?
Okay. But this successor, Topa Inca, was no slouch either. His presumed estate, Choquequirao, drapes, temples, plazas, and fountains along an orchid strewing mountain 61 miles west of Cusco. At an elevation of 9,800 feet, it lacks easy access by railway or bus, but the cardio-intensive climb is well worth it. Choquequirao looks much as it did when the Incas finally abandoned it. and travelers often have the place nearly to themselves. Only 20 to 30 people journey there each day in high season. In the high season.
Nice. Good job. Really, really well done. Orchid strewn. Orchid.
Orchid stream.
Yeah,
Strewn.
so orchid strewn.
Orchid strewn.
And then his presumed estate, Choqquequirau, drapes temples, plazas, and fountains along an orchid-strewn mountain. Can you repeat that?
Okay. Choqquequirau drapes temples, plazas, and fountains along orchid strewn.
Good. An orchid-strewn mountain.
Orchid strewn mountain.
Perfect. Nicely done. And Heidi, can you read the rest of the page?
It's like Machu Picchu in the 1940s, said Gray Ziegler, an American archaeologist who has written a book on Choqquequirau. But all that may be changing. The Peruvian government is studying the possibility of constructing a railway to Choqquequirau, hoping to lure travelers away from the crowded vistas of Machu Picchu. It's a prospect that saddens Ziegler. Choqquequirau, he said, maybe the last pristine royal Inca estate in the mountains.
Okay, yeah. You said really well done. Maybe just archaeologist. Archaeologist.
Archaeologist.
Yeah, awesome. Sounds really good. And does anybody have any questions here?
Yes, I have.
Uh-huh.
What does slouch mean?
A slouch. Does anybody know what a slouch is?
Pardon?
Does anybody know what a slouch is? Sorry, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So a slouch is like somebody who's lazy. Slouch, lazy person, someone who doesn't do very much would be a slouch. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. So he was not lazy building his estate?
Yeah, it's like he didn't do a worse job. He wasn't lazy about it. He didn't, lower the standards really. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's supposed to be a picture of it. And yes, this is one picture of Choqquequirau. There are a bunch, obviously. If you go on the internet, you can pick out different images. It looks pretty cool, though. Would any of you guys be interested in going to Choqquequirau, or would you probably go to Machu Picchu instead? I guess, Julieta, would you rather go to Machu Picchu or Choqquequirau, Julieta?
Both, I think. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. I guess that's a good answer. All right, and we could try this. Let's try a little role play. Julieta, can you read the first role?
You want to go somewhere exciting on vacation. Convince your husband to do something fun with you.
Nice. Ken, can you try the next one?
Sorry, slide didn't change, so I pass.
Okay. Jose, can you read that next one?
Okay. You want to do something relaxing on your vacation. Convince your wife with you to the beach or on a cruise?
Jose, how do
Convince.
you see this? Yeah, good. Convince. Okay, and let's start with Ken. Can you see the screen yet?
No, maybe I
Okay.
re-enter the class again.
Teacher, how about posting that letter to the group chat?
Yeah, that works too. So that's the first role, Ken, and that's the second role, Ken. And let's start
Okay,
with
thank
Heidi.
you. Mhm.
Heidi, if you are the first role, how would you start?
Hi, darling. On the next vacation, I want to have some activity. I want to go to the Disney World. I want to enjoy attractions there. How do you think about that?
Nice. We wouldn't say how do you think about that. We would probably say what do you think about that. All right, Julieta, on.
I think Disney is too crowded. I want to go to the beach and relaxing.
I want to go to the beach, maybe to relax.
To relax.
Yeah. Ken, are you there?
Yes,
All right.
I'm here. Mhm.
How'd you respond, Ken?
Okay, also this is to go to the beach to relax. We can relax on Disneyland too, and Disney Sea is very relaxing.
Okay, we can relax like at Disneyland. At Disneyland.
Yeah, and besides the Disneyland, Disney Sea is available. It's like a beach.
Sorry, there's what available at like a beach?
Disney Sea is it's just beside Disneyland.
Okay. Okay. And Jose, how would you respond?
Come on. You always are a couch potato. Disney Park is a exciting amusement park.
All right, nice. And Heidi, how would you respond?
I just changed the husband opinion.
What?
Yeah, because the husband is exciting about Disney. So it means the husband opinion changed. He want to go
Oh wow,
somewhere.
yeah, that's very
How
true.
can I say about that?
Um,
In that case, I need to change my opinion.
no, I think you can like you could totally try to trick him into agreeing more that Disney is a good place to go. I'm not really sure.
Okay, I changed my mind. I don't. I want to go to another place, some beach. How about Hawaii?
How about Hawaii? Okay, so
There are a lot of amazing hotels, and the beach is very good as well. So we can enjoy the swimming, or and even you can enjoy the surfing.
okay. Julieta, how would you respond as the husband?
Yes, we can go to the Hawaii and go surfing and snorkeling and fishing.
Nice. All right. Ken, how would you respond?
Yeah, that sounds interesting, exciting. So let's go to Hawaii.
Nice. Let's go to hi. So I think the wife had some reverse psychology played on her. Good. That works. Does anybody have any questions here?
No.
Okay. And Ken, can you ask Jose the first question?
Okay, what is the best thing, most interesting, luckiest, most fun that has ever happened to you on a trip?
The best thing, that has ever happened to me on a trip, it was when I met a friend that studied with me at the university.
Okay. What happened?
At the university. I I went to to Galicia, and Galicia is far away from Valencia, and I meet this friend. I was talking with him for a long time. After that, I had a dinner together.
After that, we had dinner
We
together.
had a dinner together.
Nice. All right. Good. And Jose, can you ask Heidi the next question?
Okay, Heidi, what is the worst thing, scariest, most unlucky that has ever happened to you on a trip?
Not scariest, but when my sister and I went to Tunisia, we arrived in the airport very close to the desert. We needed to take a bus to go another place. The place is just middle of desert, but there are no bus. Instead of bus, there are some wagon. How can I explain? The wagon car like that. So
Were wagon cars?
yeah.
Like, were they pulled by horses?
No. A small car, not bus, like bus.
Like taxis?
Like Jeep, but bigger than Jeep. One box car.
Okay, so like minivans.
Minivan, yeah. In the place, there are a lot
Or just
of
vans?
yeah, a lot of minivans. Depending on the destination, we need to choose some minivan. We need to buy the ticket in the kind of bus terminal. The minivan will be full when the passengers, 7 passengers get. When the 7 passengers. And there are already 2 passengers, and we are 2. We needed to wait for 3 more passengers. But the place, we couldn't find any people to go to the place. So when you start, I asked the driver, we are waiting for another passengers. If you buy 3 tickets, I can start immediately. So we bought another 3 tickets. Then it started. One person was very bad riding on the car. He got car sick. He always vomited. Many times. the car stopped in the desert many times for him. And he vomited every time.
Yeah.
Finally, he vomited in the car. The smell was very bad.
The car driver must have been so mad.
Yeah, I paid for 5 people, but then we needed to smell his bad things.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess on the bright side, you could get out of the car once you got there, and the driver's like stuck in his vomity car. Sounds miserable. Yeah, it sounds like a colectivo, or a collective, I guess you'd say in English. But sounds like a crazy story. Giulietta, what about you? Can you choose one of these questions to answer?
Once was I went on a new place,
To a new place.
to a new place, and I went to swim there, and it was the end of August, and I was just swimming calm, and at a certain point I saw a lot of small fish going crazy, a lot. It was like a crazy river of a gray wave. It was all the seabed was covered with that little fish. So I didn't understand why they were going mad, and I raised my head and I saw a big tuna that was jumping above my head, and he was hunting them.
You saw what?
I saw a big tuna.
Big tuna. Oh, wow. Jumping over your head?
Yes.
Wow. That's intense. Tunas are huge.
Yeah, it was so big and so hard and silver. Super shiny. Yeah, and he was hunting for dinner, I think.
Yeah, sounds like it. Yeah, okay. Pretty intense. Yeah, tuna are pretty big, really, really intimidating fish. Okay, and Ken, what about you? Like, either of these questions.
Yeah, one of the worst travel I and my friend went to the kind of closest big city in the consecutive holiday season,
Where?
and closest big city.
Yeah,
Usually,
you said in the closest big city, so I didn't hear what you said after.
how can I say? Another local area city, so famous city.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but since it is a consecutive holiday season, road was very crowded. Even before the bus got on the highway, it was heavy. Heavy traffic congestion happened, and after I got on the highway, highway also, a lot of cars and traffic congestion was heavy. So usually it takes 1.5 hours to go there. However, maybe it took 3 or 4 hours to reach there. And after that, we reached to the city. Intensive rain, it rained harshly. I've never seen such a intensive rain. But we went to the castle there. But after we visited the castle, we realized rain was crazy. We need to get back to my town, get back to the get out of the city. So we got on the bus. However, the water rose up on the road. So I saw the water level up the half level of the ordinary car, but the height of bus is higher than such a usual car, so bus could go. So driver tried to find a detour road to get on the highway to avoid such flood. It took maybe 1 hour or so. It was long travel. So after I get back to my town, we were exhausted.
Yeah, that sounds exhausting.
Yes,
Okay. How long was the whole ride home?
maybe 3 hours. So
Wow. Yeah, that's
yeah,
a long day. And traffic is very worse too.
yes. After a bus got on the highway is not crowded, so it's because it's at
Okay.
night. So yeah.
Nice. Okay, good. Really good answers, guys. And does anybody have any questions here? Okay. Let's get that. Okay. Let's talk about mass tourism. Ken, can you ask Jose the first question?
Sorry, the slide program happened.
Yeah, sorry. Maybe Julieta, can you ask Jose the first question?
Jose, talk about the pros and cons of mass tourism and the effects it has or might have on local communities and the environment.
Okay. The pros could be that this country has a lot of profit from the tourism, and the cons. I think there are a lot of pollution and a lot of garbage too.
There are a lot of pollution?
A lot of pollution and a lot of garbage.
Yeah, we need to change the verb from plural to singular.
There is
Uh-huh.
a lot of pollution and there is a lot of garbage.
Yeah, exactly. Nicely done. Okay, and yeah, Heidi, can you think of some other pros? What are some other pros?
For us, mass tourism means we can reach the place much cheaper.
Much more cheaply?
Much cheaply.
Much more cheaply. We can reach the place much cheaper.
Much cheaper cost, with much cheaper cost.
Yeah, like at a much cheaper cost. Or much more, or more cheaply.
Much more cheaply.
Yeah.
For tourist, from tourist side.
Yeah.
Maybe transportation is very good because if there are many tourists, so they would start the bus from the nearest station to that place.
Mm-hmm. Good. Okay.
But cons,
Let's hold up on cons. Maybe, Julieta, what are some cons?
Cons, mass tourism can consume the energy of a place.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it can consume the energy of a place. Can you explain that?
Especially when a place is how can I say that? Is pristine. It is. It cannot bear the load of people.
Load.
Load of people.
All right. Definitely. That's a good answer. Ken, I've got maybe a complicated question for you. As a tourist, can you ever see the place you are visiting as it actually is? Ken?
That means deja vu or something?
No, it's like an authentic. Can you see the place that you're visiting authentically? So as a
Authentically.
tourist. Yeah, authentically.
That means kind of famous place, or I choose the alternative travel or something?
Not quite. Authentic. Does anybody know what authentic means?
Yes.
Go for it, Jose.
When you have visited this place and the place is crowded, is real, no, it is imaginary.
Yeah, so authentic is like real and not fake. And so this idea
Okay.
of visiting
I see.
an authentic place.
Yeah, I went to when I went to Kyoto. Before that, I was not interested in watching temples and shrines, but and I thought I have already known this scenery in the picture and photo. However, one temple I visited, kind of atmosphere is very different. I was overwhelmed atmosphere of that temple, and so I realized, the kind of watching picture and experience there, it could be different.
Yeah, looking at a picture
Looking at picture, yes.
and experiencing something are very different. Yeah. That's a good point, for sure. Okay.
Maybe watching for moving something. So
Sorry?
looking at watching is used for movie or moving object.
Watching a movie. I'm not sure what you mean. Sorry.
I mean, are you corrected watching at picture to looking at? So.
Okay, yeah, you watch something that's moving, yeah, versus looking at it. Good.
Okay, thank you.
Jose, what about that same question? Do you think you can ever visit a place and see it authentically?
Yes, of course. here in my city, in Valencia, we celebrate on March the party Fallas. This week, around the streets, there are 700 monuments made of cartoon. Um, we Valencia is visited for 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 a lot of people from everywhere. The city is crowded on this time. On this
sorry.
time, okay.
Yeah. And so I guess the question that I'm asking is if that crowded Fias festival is like, do they kind of use that? Is that kind of for the people who are coming? Was Fias always like that, or did the tourists kind of make Fias that? Did people from Valencia see the tourists liking it and decide to do it more because there was money in it, or do the I don't
Okay.
know. This idea of authenticity and traveling, I think it's an interesting idea. Anyways, I guess just to think about that. Um, all right, and yeah, does anybody have any questions here? Okay, and Heidi, do you have any places that you want to travel to? What is the next place that you really want to travel to?
Pardon?
So where's the next place that you really want to travel to, and why?
Mm. I'm tired of traveling on European country or America because it takes long time in the airplane, over 10 hours or more. So next time if I visit another country, it would be some Asian country.
Nice. Do you know which Asian country you'll visit?
Mm. I visited only Philippines.
Sorry, the Philippines. You've only visited the Philippines?
Yeah, but maybe Malaysia or Thailand, Indonesia.
Okay,
They will be very good.
nice. Yeah, I think that's good. I've heard Taiwan is actually really really cool too. They have lots of good foods. Um, but all right, what about you, Gietta? Do you have any what's the next place you want to travel to and why?
Mm. I'd like to see the Etna, the volcano in Sicily,
Okay.
when it is in activity,
When it's active.
when it's active.
Yeah, that would be cool. Is it active right now?
I don't think so, but it is every month or a little bit more.
Every month or a little bit more that is active?
Mhm. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Ken, what about you?
Yeah, maybe America again. And my friend is living in Connecticut, and
Nice.
my relative is living in California. So, yeah. But the problem is, yeah, it's a long time. We need to enjoy a long time travel to go there. But I don't like it. But anyway, yeah, I'd like to go there. And plus,
Yeah.
jet lag that cause a problem.
Yeah. How long are you jet lagged for?
Pardon?
How long are you usually jet lagged for?
I rarely travel, so it takes 1 week actually. but the first 2 or 3 days are heavy. Well, first 2 days are heavy, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. And just because I'm interested, Jose, what about you? What's your next trip?
Yes, I would like to visit an Asian country because I've never visited a country with a different culture.
Mm-hmm. Or maybe like a very different culture.
Yes,
Yeah, because I mean, even like France and Spain have pretty different
yes,
cultures. Just not very different. Yeah, still
not very
Western.
different.
Sorry?
French and Spanish more or less has the same culture,
Yeah, they're very similar for sure.
very similar.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, and I think we're good. Thanks for coming in, guys. I really enjoyed class. It's nice to see you all again. Hopefully I'll see you guys soon, and have a really good day or
Okay,
night.
Thank you very much.
to you. Bye bye. Take care.
Thank you
Bye,
very
guys.
much. Bye.